Toronto did not lose the World Series because they lacked talent. They lost it in the cruelest, most unforgiving detail that baseball possesses: when the game tightens, when the stadium holds its breath, when a single pitch decides the fate of an entire season. The bullpen. Over the long summer, those cracks were easy to ignore. Warm winds mask weakness. A deep roster cushions fragile moments. But October is merciless. October strips everything bare, and that is where Toronto bled. It was not a failure of stars, nor an offense that went cold at the wrong time. It was something far more precise, far more painful. They were missing the one thing that separates contenders from champions: a left-handed arm built for chaos, cold-blooded, comfortable entering with runners on base, capable of leaving behind nothing but silence and frustration. That type of pitcher does not dominate headlines. He does not live at the top of the market. He hides in the margins, in the details, often buried inside another team's rebuild. And Toronto knows it. The Blue Jays also know something else. Their window is open now. Not next year, not after another hopeful adjustment. Now. The core is ready, the pressure is real, and insisting on the same bullpen while expecting a different ending is simply optimism dressed up as strategy. That lesson was learned the hard way, and it is why this offseason feels quieter, sharper, more intentional. There is a specific missing piece that fixes what broke in October: an experienced reliever, left-handed, trusted in high leverage, a pitcher who does not ask for the spotlight because he has already survived the heat. While the market chases massive contracts and glamorous names, Toronto is studying this profile with surgical calm. An arm that costs relatively little but is worth games, worth series, worth championships. If that mindset resonates with you, make sure to like and share this video and subscribe to the Blue Jays Report, because this channel lives in the details that actually decide titles. On the other side of this equation is a team no longer pretending it is ready to win now, a club leaning fully into an aggressive rebuild, already converting veterans into future assets and looking at bullpen arms as currency. The fit is obvious, the timing is perfect. When you combine the pain of last October, the urgency of Toronto's window, and the exact type of pitcher missing from the equation, one name stops feeling hypothetical and starts feeling heavy: Jojo Romero. Romero is not a promise, he is a solution. Left-handed, intense, and unapologetically functional. Drafted by the Phillies in 2016, he debuted in the majors in 2020 before reinventing himself as a full-time reliever. Since arriving in St. Louis in 2022, he has quietly become a structural pillar of the bullpen. Not flashy, not loud, just relentlessly effective when games turn uncomfortable. In the 2024 season, Romero posted a 3.36 ERA with a 1.15 WIP and 65 strikeouts in 59 innings. Solid numbers, but the real story arrived in 2025. After the trade deadline, he was handed closing duties and embraced them. He proved he could handle the weight of games when they stop being fun and start becoming psychological warfare. That matters. October is not about velocity, it is about nerve. Contractually, the appeal only grows. Romero is controlled through 2026 at roughly $4 million, with free agency not arriving until 2027. Affordable, reliable, flexible. And then there is the detail Toronto understands better than anyone. Left-handed hitters struggle against him. An aggressive fastball, a tight, vicious slider, a mound presence that does not negotiate. He does not ask for forgiveness, and he does not offer second chances. For the Blue Jays, Romero would not arrive to be a star. He would arrive to close doors, to end innings, to turn a one-run lead into a quiet walk back to the dugout. Sometimes it is exactly this type of player, the one who thrives in ugly moments, that changes the direction of a franchise. History rarely remembers the setup man's name, but banners often do. If you appreciate this kind of breakdown, where championships are discussed honestly rather than emotionally, leave a like right now. It genuinely helps the Blue Jays Report continue producing content that cuts through the noise. And if you are not subscribed yet, now's the time. This channel is about how baseball games are truly decided, in silence, under pressure, and in October. Toronto got close, painfully close, and sometimes the difference between losing a World Series and lifting the trophy is not a superstar bat or a headline-grabbing contract. It is the right arm at the right moment with no fear of the consequences. So I want to hear from you. Is Jojo Romero the missing piece, or should Toronto aim even higher? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them, and I'll see you in the next video.